Welcome.
Kate Abdo, Thierry Henry, Jamie Carragher, Micah Richards, a.k.a. the Dream Team. So Real Madrid are through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. That's after their 2-1 aggregate win over Leipzig. 1-1 was the score on the evening. So Real Madrid through to that final 8. That list is looking interesting. Manchester City also through tonight against Copenhagen. Bayern Munich and PSG booked their places yesterday. So a weighty looking list at the moment. 4 of 8 of those places in the quarterfinals of the Champions League now complete. I tell you what, let's take you over to Guillem Balaguer, who was in Madrid for us tonight, was at the Bernabeu watching.
That was hard.
Yeah, we suffered a lot, and yeah, they played well and we played bad. Simple.
So it was a Real Madrid that was thinking of the first leg result. Is that why it took the first half a while for you to take off?
I don't think we were thinking about the first game. No, we were just sloppy. We were slow, zero intensity. We didn't get in the challenges, and yeah, in the Champions League, you can get punished for this.
I can imagine you getting into the changing room and saying those words, but much louder. Come on, guys, no?
No, like at the end of the day, you have to always try to keep your calm, of course, but warning and yeah. But you don't need to lose your head.
And that's what happened in the second half. You tried to control matters, but you were getting deeper and deeper and deeper because RB Leipzig did really good game.
No. They did well, as I said. They pressed us behind. They made us stay behind, and yeah, we didn't find the right answer today.
So is that the lesson? What's the lesson today? If you want to take
the lesson is that you cannot start and finish a match like that in the Champions League. You have to be switched on 90 minutes and plus. Clear.
Do you celebrate getting to the quarters or?
No. This we don't celebrate because it was not a good performance. But we are through. At the end of the day, we are through. But yeah, I think there's stuff to talk about.
And finally, the goal, magnificent with Jude. It's far away from you, by the way, but you get to see it. The run of Jude, the finish of Vinicius, quality.
No, like they both are pure quality, and yeah, next time we expect more.
Thank you very much.
Really good movement, and it's a great pass from Dani Olmo, and it's just here. He goes towards the defender on his weaker foot and couldn't get the purchase. And there was another Jamie.
Yes,
from the
there was.
set piece.
Yeah, there was. I mean, the set piece, obviously, there's bodies in there, but it's really interesting. Every sort of position he takes those shots from, they're not too dissimilar, all of them, is where Vinicius Jr. scored from. So you're talking about the extra bit of quality. We mentioned that before the game, and that's just what they lack. They lack that little bit of composure, quality in a final third, because in terms of like how the team was set up, how disciplined they were tactically, everything, they were better than Real Madrid.
Let's take a look at how the second half started then as well, because it was much the same as we were seeing in the first half with the Pender again with opportunity. Thierry.
Yeah, it didn't change too much, although Rodrigo came on for Camavinga. But this is where, I mean, the goalkeeper had to come out there, or maybe a bit too early, but that second touch after, like, he does ever so well to be able to control it, hey, with the outside of his foot, and then, hey, too much power. If he just cushioned that a bit better, he could have had a go on target and try to score, but you can't miss all those chances against, yes?
In that position there, Thierry, what, is he trying to rush it, or was it just a bad touch?
It was a bad touch. I mean, you can clearly see that, I think, there's Nacho running with him, if I'm not mistaken, and when he goes back inside, it just, like I always say, his foot didn't agree with the ball.
Okay.
so many opportunities that went missing there for Leipzig, and then they'll be made to regret that, because then we see this incredible moment of class from Real Madrid.
Oh my
take us through
gosh.
this goal.
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned before about Vinicius Jr.'s finish, but our big friend of the show, Jude Bellingham, is heavily involved. He played this slightly strange role, almost like a false nine tonight, Jude Bellingham. But just watch this. Just the way he changed the angle initially to open up the space for the pass. I mean, the pass is not possible without the run from Vinicius, but you see this run from Vinicius and he just times it now. But just watch Jude Bellingham now. Just opens up that angle, lays it on a plate for Vinicius, but he's still got to finish, hasn't he, Thierry?
Yeah, he still have to finish it. I mean, you said it exactly. Actually, it's not the pass that was great, it's how he opened him. He gave himself an angle to make the pass. And then Vinicius Jr. is not going to miss that.
Was it?
Yeah, that's exactly what he did.
Love to claim Jude Bellingham as a good friend of the show, don't we?
Oh, wow, I've been texting Jude.
Don't start again.
Is he a good friend of the show? I don't know.
Well, he spoke to us, hasn't he? Does he know?
Was he not supposed to do a celebration in
Does he not know?
No, he did an EA Sports thing with us.
Oh,
one
he did the
time.
EA Sports
He's
thing.
still not done a celebration though, has
Oh, he was going to do a celebration for
I thought,
Micah.
no, you lost a bet.
he? Yeah, but he said in the end he will still do the celebration.
Yeah.
But what do you still have to do?
Dress in a Real Madrid kit, I think.
You have to do a full show in a.
He's having
in
a little go tonight, isn't he?
Wait, what was it? Why did you not do that tonight? Real Madrid were playing
Because
tonight.
it's freezing in England. I'm waiting for it to get a little bit warmer and we're good to go.
Oh, okay. I like the
If
sound
they
of
play
that.
City, will
So
you do it?
when we're pitch side, maybe would you do it then?
Against
That
City.
probably sounds like because then we get to see the full effect.
Oh, wow.
Why doesn't he
Of the
do it
full
at the
kit.
Emirates next week?
I've got great legs as well,
Yeah.
Toned.
Can we see?
I've been in the gym. We'll wait till the kit.
Okay.
Is that one of the areas he's better than me at?
I wouldn't know. I've not seen the man's legs.
I'm not going there tonight. hey, piano.
Stay there. Hey, we can't see.
Piano.
Who is your tailor?
There you go.
Italian style.
Italian style.
Nike sports socks is not Italian style.
Why do you have to blow his cover?
Did I put the camera on him? I'm not directing this show.
He moved.
I'm not-
Piano.
This is the sign. We're uncomfortable. Move on.
This is all.
This is what happens when we're uncomfortable. We do this. I did
Italians.
it about a minute ago and we've still not moved on. Dicky roll red.
Again.
Italians
Why are
are
you
not
wearing
supposed to
sports
show
socks?
the legs, are they?
What? Why?
It's not. No, it's just he's got the wrong type of socks on, doesn't he?
That's my point. What have you got on? Nike socks?
But he's
Nike
definitely
Air
not
Max?
Italian.
We're not allowed to vote on
That's
this,
why.
Jamie.
All right, you can get Adidas socks as well.
Why are your feet tucked under the desk like that now?
Because I'm comfortable.
Okay, sure. Never been comfortable like that before. Oh, quick move.
Kevin out at pineapple. This is our one.
Pineapple. Oh, I'm not going to say that. No, that was terrible.
You never saw it?
It's after 9 o'clock.
I was going to say something else.
Go on, say it. Go on.
It's not
Go on.
after 9 o'clock
No,
in America.
that's a Daily Mail thing if I say it. No, thank
Go on,
you.
say it, go on.
No, it's all right. We're moving on to Leipzig and their equaliser. Orban?
Italian.
Yes. Ball comes over. Simmons, who had a decent game. And look at this delicious ball in. Just got to get his head on it. You see the movement here. It was like a striker in there. Checks his shoulder. A little move again. And then who wants it more? At this point, you think, I've Leipzig got a chance, to win the tie, but it wasn't meant to be. But great moment for him and the team.
And then if you look at the run of play after that, it was pretty much all Leipzig, right? We saw opportunity after opportunity, all of them, though, going begging again.
Yeah, something. I mean, you can see Madrid are right now almost in the back five. At one point, you will see Bellingham is still there, but they ended up finishing in the back five because Rodrigo was dropping down early. Pressure was coming. Ball deflected here. Poulsen nearly scored. They're going to nearly score on that corner again. The same man, Will Orban, should have directed that a bit better. I don't know why Modric was with him, by the way, but Madrid were all over the place.
Excuse me.
Yeah, and there they go again. I mean, as I said, this was a great effort, wasn't it? Thierry, very
was amazing.
clever.
That was amazing.
He just couldn't quite.
And also, Jamie, the way he does it is almost going backwards. To have that touch when you do that, I mean, if that goes in...
If that goes in, you couldn't say they didn't deserve it.
They should have been. If you, again, go back to the same thing, they should have won in the first leg. They should, but should. You can win a lot of things. They lost.
Remember when we came into the knockout stages and we first started this part of the competition, Real Madrid were listed as one of the favourites for the competition, right? On the back of that...
I think someone said they were the best team in Europe.
Who said
wasn't
that?
me. Who was it?
Guillaume said that.
Oh,
Why is Guillaume taking strays and he's not even online?
Online?
He's not on, here to defend himself.
Well, let's get him back on then. You went to him before when you weren't supposed to.
Yes, I made a mistake. Thanks for pointing that out. I did. I went to Guillaume too early, but it all worked out and nobody was any the wiser. But I'm glad that we've shared that because we believe in transparency here at CBS, don't we? Antonio Rudiger is with Guillaume. Let's go over to that. Interesting. I guess one of my questions would be, he talked about you can't start and finish a game like that. You have to be switched on. Did you think it was a focus thing for Real Madrid or did you think it was more a tactical approach that you didn't fully understand or agree with in that first half?
Usually in the league or during a run in the Champions League, Jamie can tell you that, Micah can tell you that, you can have a tie or a game where you get away with it.
Yeah.
massively. We all know the run of the year that they won the Champions League in Paris. The run was magnificent and it was just crazy, but they didn't concede that many opportunities. That was, you know, home and away. It can happen. Can it happen again? No, they went through. So hopefully for them, it won't happen again. That can happen to any team in the world. What I'm saying is what I like with Rudiger there, he didn't shy away. They were better. We were not good. Let's move on. We went through. We have to rectify a couple of stuff, but it's not going to change anything of who they are. Tonight, and at their place also in Germany, they were not good. As simple as that. But big teams manage to go through when they are not good.
I think that summed up, when you think of managers, you think of Carlo Ancelotti, the most successful manager we've seen in this competition, but he's not a manager who has a sort of a defined playing style of this is what his team do. He's like a pragmatic coach in that he'll play whatever the game is or whatever the situation is. So they go into the game, they're winning. So we say, okay, even though we're Real Madrid, we're going to come here and going to play almost without a striker. You know, so we say it's not really the Real Madrid way, but when you think of Carlo Ancelotti, he probably will attack in a certain game, or we'll see him maybe try and play counter-attack. He's almost a little bit old-fashioned in that maybe some like the managers that we had. Now when you see managers today, it's like we always play the same way, no matter who the opposition is, no matter whether we're home or away. This is our style, this is our imprint on the game. But Ancelotti's different from that, but it works for him.